Hello, my crafty friends. It's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I'm going to be doing some work in my Holly Hobbie journals today. And I have to say that I've been struggling with this because I really want to get these done and I really want to do work in them, but I've got so many other things that I'm doing, and I'm really enjoying doing the Cheaply Chic collection, and I've got my new planner now and my happy planner, and it's just I just keep kind of not doing this, and it's mainly because I don't feel real motivated to do it, even though I want it done. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I want it done, but it's like I don't have the motivation and inspiration to do the work to get it done. And I really do want to do it in a way that's really thoughtful and really put time into it. And so I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do in this video. A lot of times when this sort of thing happens to me, what I need to do is kind of just look at what I've kind of pulled and the things that I have in the kits that I've made, quote unquote. I work best when I'm able to pull things that I feel would actually belong in the journal. So I kind of like, I talk about that a lot in my Cheaply Chic collections when I'm doing my junk journaling with Cheaply Chic's stuff. I talk about like, oh, I believe this particular thing belongs in this journal. And I mean, I don't feel that way about every single thing, but there's definitely some things that are like, this belongs in this journal. And so over the course of the last month or two, like when I was pulling stuff for my planning my planner videos, like if I was looking through different things, I would pull things. So I did pull quite a bit of stuff. I mean, I've got a big, huge stack of stuff. Like this bag is full and this bag is full. And then I've got different components in here, papers and different things. So I think for this particular one, I feel like I maybe want to do like some pockets and some journaling cards and kind of like make different tags and stuff. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do in this journal with me. And again, I don't know, because I'm going to kind of let the supplies kind of dictate what I do. So I did get at least to the point where I have the signatures basically done. I feel like maybe I might want to add a couple of more pages to this one, this top one. The bottom one is pretty thick, but I feel like I want to put the pockets in before I add any more paper, because I feel like the pockets are probably going to add some bulk, and that'll make me feel like it's kind of a little bit fuller. I don't really know what I'm looking for in regards to fullness. This just seems super thin to me. And I know once I put it in the book, it'll be a little bit thicker, but I don't know. It just seems like not substantial enough. And I want it to be a pretty good sized book. I'm thinking about even doing like, I kind of thinking I'm going to do either a 3-inch or a 2.5-inch spine. So I want it to be a pretty substantial book when you hold it in your hand. That's really what I'm looking for. Okay, so for these particular ones, so this is kind of the different covers that I have. So I have these two covers on the top one, and I love this paper. I think I've mentioned that 5 times in the last video that I did. So I definitely want to do some type of decoration for this. I want to make it do just a little bit. I don't want to cover too much of the paper, but just something small in the front or maybe in the middle. And then I love these two. These are pulled from the books that I got. So I have The Days of Holly Hobbie, and then I have Holly Hobbie's Nursery Rhymes. So I love those two. And then this came from another book that I have. I just felt like the mustardy color really went with what I was trying to do. This is a little bit, I cut it a little bit short because it came from a book. I only had a certain amount of paper. So I'm thinking I'm probably just going to cover that with something, with lace or something. But yeah, I definitely want to do something with this cover as well, like a pocket or something. So I definitely want to do those types of things. So that's kind of the plan for that. So now I want to just kind of look through the different things that I have. So this came off of this piece, obviously. Came off of this because it was a pretty big book. And I have a piece like this for each of the books. So I definitely want to use this as a pocket. And I'm thinking I want to use it in the bottom signature. So let's see if I can just find a place for it to go. And I'm really disappointed because I don't have my sewing machine, and I wish that I did because I just would love to have sewing in there. And I think that's why I'm also been a little bit not into doing it, because I was planning on going to get my sewing machine serviced before all this happened with the COVID stuff. So I don't know. It's like, I think that might be kind of what my struggle is that I'm not able to use sewing, and I really do want to use sewing in this, but I kind of think I just need to get over that and just make it work. Okay, so what I'm thinking for this, okay, so there's really, oh no, I don't want to add it to this one. I don't add it to this one because this one's already thick, the thickest of the two, or the three. So maybe I'll add it to this one. So let me look at these pages in here. So I have this middle page, a tea-dyed page. I have, this came from the other Holly Hobbie book that I had, the one that was Happy Day, or wow, some dog outside is going crazy. Yeah, maybe I can add it to this. I don't know. I don't think I'd like that. See, that's my problem, is like I don't really have pages in here that I can add stuff to. Maybe I can just add it to this tea paper. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. Maybe I'll just do that. I don't usually, maybe I'll add it, maybe I'll make it a belly band. Because I feel like if I add it to that, it's going to be too heavy on the bottom. But if I put it in the middle, it'll make it a little bit more not so heavy, because this paper is pretty thin. Okay, so that's a thought. So let's go ahead and kind of go with that. Let's see how I feel about that being in the middle there. So now if I do one thing to one thing, I got to do the other thing to the other thing. Because I am making two, and they're pretty much going to be identical. Where's that piece of paper? I think I have it in here. I mean, I think that's the other thing too, is that I'm kind of putting some unnecessary pressure on myself because I'm giving this as a gift to somebody and I really want them to like it. So I feel like I'm probably putting a little bit of unnecessary and undue pressure, because whatever I make, I'm sure that they'll appreciate and they'll enjoy it. At least that's my hope, right? So these two pages came from the Reader's Digest books. So I just pulled the tops of each of the books, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the yellow one with the green book and the green one with the yellow book. And then I'm going to do the opposite for these. So I'm going to kind of have them like that. And I thought it would be cute to have like a little journaling card tag thing for these. That was my thought process. So The thing is, I don't really have a lot of spaces in the pages that I can do like pockets, and I don't like this middle page in here. I'm feeling very discouraged. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm feeling very discouraged about this. It's just not coming together as easily as I would like it. And again, I think it's just me putting way too much undue stress and pressure on myself, which is very silly. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's paper. It's not like it's gonna, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's very silly. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna just make a decision, and I'm going to include some more. I think the problem is I typically work with scrapbooking paper. I typically have scrapbooking paper in the books, and that makes it thicker and kind of bulks them up a little bit. And then it also gives me places where I feel like I can glue tucks and tags and pockets and things, and little side pockets and tags, because I have that kind of harder paper. And I'm literally just realizing this as I'm talking. So this is like a realization I'm literally having right now on the camera. So let's see what I have. Okay, so here's all my tea dye paper. So let's see if I can pull out a couple of more like heavier cardstock pages. These are kind of all thin. These are definitely, I already have some of those in there, so I'm not putting any more of that. This one's kind of thicker. That might work. It's really super thin. I'm just gonna look through here and see. I have a lot of different, oh, this one's nice and thick. I have a lot of different size thicknesses. Oh yeah, see, I do have some. These are pretty thick. These are all kind of cardstock. Oh, I actually like that one. They're probably a little bit more grungy than I would like them to be, but I'm probably going to cover them with pockets and stuff anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, that's, wow, I had more of the thicker paper than I thought. Let's just pull out a couple more. I think that's all of it. Yeah, this is all thinner. Yeah, that's all thinner. Thinner, thinner, thinner. Okay, cool. All right. Now that I have the cardstock, what I can do is kind of, I'm going to pull out kind of two of the different types that kind of match, like those two kind of match this one, and then there was another one that matched that one. It looks like that. No? I thought there was another one like that color. No, it doesn't really match, but I like that one better. But, and then let's see, this one kind of has more of a creamy color. So there is 3 pages, and then 3 pages for this one. You know what, actually, I feel like these, I feel like I had another one that was that color. Let me look. Oh, I did. I did. Okay. So then if I want to, I'm thinking I want to put 2 in the 2 thinner ones and maybe 1 in the thicker one that I already have. So I'm going to need 5 sheets. So let's see. These 2 are pretty similar. these two are pretty similar, so that's 5 sheets. Okay. So I'm feeling a little bit better about this now, okay? I feel like, okay, let me... I feel like I'm all over the place when it comes to this book. With these books, I don't know what my issue is. Please tell me I'm not the only one that has this issue. Okay, so let me just flip through this real quick. Look how cute that image is. I love this. And I love how it folds out. And then I've got this one. So yeah, this definitely needs, because all of this paper is pretty thin. So I feel like it definitely needs something to have some, to bulk it up with. And really don't like this page in the middle. So I think I'm gonna put one of these in the middle. So let me go ahead and get these pages cut. And that way I can figure out exactly where I want to put them in the books. So let me do that and then I'll be right back. All right, so I got all the pieces cut. I did keep one that has a little side flap because I have an idea that I want to use for that one. So let me go ahead and get these kind of organized again. Side flap one. Side flap one. Okay. So those are the 5 pieces I have for each. And then I'm going to put 2 in these 2 top ones. So I think I'm going to put 1 in the middle here because I have a thought about what I want to do with that one. Oh, and I was going to put 1 more. Let's see, where can I put that? Let's put it in between these 2 pieces. Okay. So there's that one, and then I gotta do it to the other one. Middle piece went in between the dictionary. And it was the lighter color, right? Yep. Okay, perfect. All right. I just keep paper clipping them together because I don't want them to fall apart. Had that happen where I accidentally dropped it and it was like, oh, now I have to remember how to put it all together. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this. Nope, let's use this one. Maybe I want this one. Yeah. So we'll make this one the pocket one. And then let's see. Let's put one right here. So I did the brown one. I don't like those 2 pieces together, so I'm going to move this. Okay, let's see. Let's put it right here. Nope, 1 more piece. Where did I put it? This is the other thing I keep doing. I keep tweaking the papers and how they're put in the pages. And I need to eventually stop doing that because like, I can't keep changing it around. I eventually have to make a decision and stick with it. Okay. All right. So now that we've kind of got some of that done, what I think I'm going to do now. Okay. So I want to have, for this page, okay, so for this front cover page, one of them has a cute image and then the other one doesn't. So, and I really like this little holes, the binding holes. So I want to keep those. So I'm trying to debate on whether I could do like a pocket up here or something up there. But I kind of like that it doesn't have, I kind of like just that image, the little flowers. So I think I'm just gonna leave it. I might add some lace here just to kind of decorate this page a little bit, but I think for that one, I don't want to do that. So I think for this one, I'm wondering if, so these are all of the leftover pieces. I really like that one. I'm wondering if I can't cut something out and just add it to that page. Oh, I could use this. Not super fond of this image. I mean, it's cute, don't get me wrong, but it's not my fave. So I could use the back of that to make a pocket out of. I also like that image, but I have that in something else. I mean, I got to get over the fact that I want them to be the exact same, because I don't think they're going to be the exact same. So my thought is to use this to put a pocket in the front. I think that's what I want to do. I'm going to take this part off. Keep that. And then I'm just going to cut this kind of right there. And then use that for a pocket. Yep. and then I still have quite a bit of the picture. I'm thinking about maybe punching this and using it as an embellishment. I really like that little doll sitting on that thing, so I'm thinking I'm going to use that for an embellishment piece. Okay. All right, and then I'm just going to use my Fabri-Tac because I don't have my sewing machine. I promise I'm going to get over it, or I'm not. I'm going to talk about it the whole entire time. Okay, so now that I have that done, I think I'm just going to cut this out. This little patchwork quilt here. Yeah, I'm going to put this right here. I don't know. I make it a little tuck spot. I just like the little quilt. I think it's cute. I'm trying to use as much of this book as I can because, oh, and I kept the Holly at the Hobbie on there. I didn't even realize that I was doing that. That makes me excited. It's the little things in life, people. I literally, I mean, look how closely I cut that. I'm sure, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Look how literally close I cut that. And I did not plan that at all. I did not plan that. All right, well, I'm going to do at least one more thing. And I've actually already did this in my journal with me. I used this punch. So basically you just take a 6x6 piece of paper and this punch turns it into a doily. And you have to punch it 8 times for it to do it. I'm going to cut off that Holly Hobbie. I'm going to cut that off. Hopefully I cut it in that keeps it whole. Okay, here we go. Nope. Oh well, it's gone now. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut, so you just basically flip it upside down and then punch it again on each side. And then what I want to do with this is I want to add it to the middle of this page. Nope, not this one. This one. I'm going to add it to the middle right here. Maybe I don't want to add it to the middle. I was thinking about adding it to the middle and having it flap open, but I don't like how that's looking. I like how it just looks just being in the middle. So I think I'm going to switch this around. Oh gosh. Let's put this here. Put this here. Okay, well, I'm going to make this a little side pocket thing so I have places to put tags right here. So I'm going to kind of figure out where the middle is. And then I'm going to glue up here, down the side, and then up here, and I could just make a little custom tag to fit in there. Here's the image that I selected for the other journal. So I'm just going to make this another doily, and then I'm gonna one thing about this punch is those papers get stuck. So I'm gonna go ahead and punch this one. All right, so I'm just gonna get this done and then I will be right back. All right, I was all able to get that cut and glued in, and I don't know what else I want to do. All right, so I think I'll go ahead and make little tags for this. I was thinking about using this, but I don't really like it with the green, so let's not use that one. Oh, this might work. I have this paper. That will look cute with it, right? I think it'll look cute with both of them. So let's see. I need to make it... The opening is about that wide. I'm struggling, people. I really hope I'm not the only one that goes through this. I don't think I am. I'm sure everybody has their moments of like struggling with stuff, but it's just like I really want to get this project done, and I just really want it to be super cute, and I want everything to work out. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna cut it right up against there or if I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it just a little. I'm sure you can't see that. I'm just gonna cut it a little bit shy. Then what I think I'll do is I'll add a little tab pull that'll hang off the side. Yeah, I think that's actually, I'm really happy with that. I'm very happy with that. See? Just never know. You just got to create something and then you turn it out and you like it. I think I'm going to call this done, the video done. I feel like I really wanted to get more done, but I'm having a hard time, people. And it's interesting because I didn't expect that this video was going to be about me having a hard time with this video, with making these books, but I mean, I got something done, right? I figured out what the issue was with the bulkiness, which I'm really happy about because I do feel like it has helped it. I mean, this sucker feels really thick now, nice and thick, just the way I want it. And so I was happy about that. I love this middle section. I think it turned out really, really stinky cute. And when I put the little fabric on the sides, I think that's going to look adorable. And I'm super happy with those. So, you know, even during my frustration, I was able to create something that I'm happy with. And maybe that's the nature of the game, is just sit down and create something, even if you don't think you can or want to. Just do it to kind of clear your mind, and I don't know, just try it. You never know what you're going to create. So again, didn't mean to make this a therapy session for myself, but I appreciate you guys listening and watching this video. And if you feel this way at all, if you ever feel frustrated with a project, it's not that I feel frustrated, that's not the right word, but you know what I'm saying. Just I kind of just feel like I want it done so bad, but I know I have to spend the time to do it the way that I envisioned it in my head. Like, I have grand gestures of what I want this book to look like in my head, and I'm just like, I don't know. There's just some, I think I've been thinking about this for so long, doing this specific type of book, the Holly Hobbie book. I've been thinking about it for so long that it's like, I don't know, I just have this, like, I just don't want to disappoint myself, which is silly. But at the same time, it's how I feel, so it's valid. Anyway, again, didn't mean to make this a therapy session. I'll see you guys later in the next video, and I promise I will try not to have a therapy session next video. Okay, see you later. Bye.